Hello and welcome to the Weather Hazard Briefing presented by National Weather Service Pocatello for Sunday, Father's Day, June 19th. Here's what you'll see in this presentation. We have low pressure in the northern Great Basin and northern Rockies that is moving through the area today and tonight. This has been producing the winds that we've seen the last couple of days and will continue to produce winds at a lessened effect, though. There is a lake wind advisory in effect for the American Falls Reservoir this afternoon. That means winds in excess of 20 miles an hour sustained, producing hazardous lake conditions. And this southerly wind will begin to shift more westerly, though, as the low moves through this afternoon and late tonight. This will hopefully end the reduction we've seen in air quality due to smoke from fires in Utah as winds shift to that westerly direction instead of coming out of Utah from the south. The precipitation continues this afternoon and evening through Monday afternoon and evening. So storm totals for that time period, we're looking at a trace to 0.2 of an inch in the valley locations. Mountains will be more like a quarter of an inch, mostly a quarter to a half an inch, but there are some isolated areas that could see an excess of half an inch to as much as an inch or so. This is a cold storm. It will bring back snow levels. As you can see, snowfall accumulations are limited to elevations above 8,500 feet, so you do have to be in the backcountry for this, and is limited to the central Idaho mountains and then our Montana border region area. And that would be 1 to 6 inches, with the bulk of it from 1 to 4. Very little of it getting to above 6 inches at all. Of course, with the cold air up there, also cold air down at the surface, we're looking at afternoon highs cooling to the 60s for the Snake River Plain today. The temperatures, as far as highs, will level off on Monday, be about the same. And then we're looking for strong warming on Tuesday. And then Monday night, because of the clearing skies during that time, the low will cool. Some places in the Snake River Plain could be in the middle 30s, which could produce a frost threat for some locations. The precipitation departs Monday afternoon and evening, and that storm is moving to the northeast. And so starting Tuesday, we're looking at warm and dry throughout the rest of the work week, and then a slight chance of light showers as we head into the weekend. So here's a satellite image showing where the cloudiness is, mostly over the central Idaho mountains. You can also see moisture coming up through the eastern highlands as well. And there is some light rain activity this morning already, and we've even had some late night thunderstorm cells move through, mostly north of Stanley, heading into Lemhi County. And as you can see here on our weather risk outlook, all of the impactful weather is in these first couple of days. You see breezy conditions both afternoons for the Snake River Plain, Magic Valley. There is a risk of showers and thunderstorms, but just a slight chance for the Snake River Plain. Not much going on in the Magic Valley at all. And then for the eastern highlands, including the southeast highlands, you can see showers are likely today with a slight chance of thunderstorms. And then again, along the Montana border, snow might start showing up if you get to elevations above 8,500 feet. In the central Idaho mountains, you can see showers are definite today. You will see them. We've already seen some. And then there is a slight chance of thunderstorms for all these locations. And as I said, it's even been starting in the morning hours for places like the Sawtooth and Lemhi County area. And again, high elevation snow. For Monday, you can see the chance or the threat of precipitation does diminish. You can see it's completely gone from the Snake River Plain, Magic Valley, and the southern hills. And then in the eastern highlands, it's still showers likely to shower, definite showers now for the eastern highlands along our Wyoming border. There's still a slight chance of thunderstorms. And then for the Lost River, though, and the rest of the central Idaho mountains, you can see we're down to just a chance of showers and a slight chance of thunderstorms. And that high elevation snow is obviously mostly in the morning hours as the precipitation diminishes. And then you can see for the rest, except for the frost threat Tuesday morning in the Snake Plain, there's not much going on that's impactful. So here's the surface weather depiction for today. You can see the low pressure over eastern Idaho as it crosses through. That blue area is rain-snow mixture. You can see all in the mountains, and then showers and thunderstorms for portions of the Snake River Plain and southward down to the Utah border. This is the Storm Prediction Center's look at excessive rainfall. They are concerned with there is a slight risk of threat, or a marginal risk, as they say down here in the green. And that would be for the bulk of Lemhi County, portions of Clark County, and portions of Fremont County. And the closer you are to the Montana border, the better chance for having some pretty heavy rains there. And that would be those rains in excess of ½ an inch. So let's see how it evolves. Here's the rainfall amounts for this morning. As I've said, it's already been falling, both in the eastern highlands from border to border here, and also in the central Idaho mountains. You can see it intensifies this afternoon with the thunderstorm activity developing, and some of these places in excess of ½ an inch. You can see that's especially true west of U.S. Route 93. The temperatures today will stay in the 60s for the Snake River Plain, eastern Magic Valley, and in the 40s and 50s for the most part in the higher elevations. By this evening, you can see the intensity of the shower activity is dying off. Still a solid 1/10 to 2/10 of an inch for the central Idaho mountains, but lighter in most other locations. And then during the late night hours, the 1/10 of an inch rainfall area, so this would be after midnight until 6 a.m. tomorrow morning, is pretty much limited to Lemhi County. All right, here on Monday, you can see we're still getting, in the morning at least, that rain and snow mix due to the elevations here in the central Idaho mountains once again, and the focus though will be more in the eastern highlands, and still a risk of showers and thunderstorms in some other locations. So here's how it develops here from Monday morning. You can see once again the higher accumulations, although they're not very much, it's not like today will be, is limited to places north of Swan Valley, and again it barely makes it to about 1/10 of an inch or so. In the afternoon, it's a little bit stronger, again thunderstorm activity, mostly for the eastern highlands, but you could see some in the southeast highlands down here. And again, very light precipitation. You can see very few places get to even 0.05 of an inch in the central Idaho mountains. All right, so if we look at the storm totals for those couple of days, you can see where the heaviest amounts are. Chalice expecting about 1/2 an inch of accumulation over those couple of days. Island Park, 0.4 of an inch. And then very isolated locations exceeding that 1 inch threshold, as you can see down here in the dark green. The high temperatures for Monday, you can see they've bottomed out. They're about the same. A little bit warmer, say, in the central Idaho mountains, as they will be the first to get the sunshine in the afternoon. And then overnight lows here for a Monday night, Tuesday morning. You can see these areas in the sort of the turquoise middle color of blue. That's where we have the risk of it getting to create a frost condition. So mostly west of Idaho Falls, Blackfoot, and Rexburg corridor. Here's the highs on Tuesday. You can see it soars a solid 8 to 10 degrees, depending on where you are. That's all I have. If you have any further questions, you can always contact us at this telephone number here, or check out the weather yourself at weather.gov/Pocatello. Thanks for watching.